Hey everyone, welcome to this radio video, and this is a look at a website that can be very interesting if you are into number stations and all the mystery surrounding number stations. And the website, as you see here on the address bar at the upper left, is www.numbersoddities.nl. This is a great website for any information you might want about not pirate, but number stations, which are typically pretty much government-owned stations sending out encrypted messages to spies that would be in another country. And shortwave is actually a great way to send out those messages for a very, very simple reason. Is that in the middle of nowhere, a simple $20–$30 radio will receive these transmissions, and you can, of course, decode them and do whatever they need to do depending on those messages. Now, this website is seems basic at the start, but it's actually very nice. You have, first of all, the newsletters. The website hosts two newsletters, the Numbers and Oddities, or what they called aka the Spooks newsletter, and the Enigma 2000 newsletters. Both of them are based on all sorts of number stations info and logs. So for example, here they are PDF. So here you have the edition for June 2014, and you've got all these information. It's a nice bulletin to have. It's also very nice to see these bulletins. They have lots of information on all sorts of numbers, stations, and oddities. So you see this one, which is basically pretty big, 73 pages. Lots of logs and logs and logs of different stations and different modes. So if you're looking at how to listen to any of those stations, well, these newsletters will give you an idea of where and when to listen to, what frequencies. Then we have the Enigma 2000 newsletter, which is also a very nice newsletter. This one is divided into different sections of this is the July 2014 issue. All information possible about these number stations, but also once again, logs and schedules of the different stations with their name or their code name that we know them on the internet. So for example, here it says M03. These are all code names used to ID those number stations. So these are two nice bulletins, updated every month, which is very nice. The other great section on this website is the recordings. They have recordings of number stations going back very, very far in time in different languages: English, German, Slavic, Russian military, various languages, Morse code, tones and digital stuff, all sorts of audio. So when you click, for example, English, here you see all the different number stations, and you can actually click on them and listen to the audio file so you'll know what they sound like. So it's really, really nice. Then you've got profiles. So if you want to learn more about some of these stations, you can click on the different profiles here and have all the different information needed to understand all of these number stations that you might come across. There's a section with files, which is lots of databases of, for example, here there's a database of 1978 to 2013. We've got one separate for 2014 if you want to have a 2014 list, for example. Different software that might be used to decode some stuff, and lots of links into different websites for number stations, information, DX tools, and so on and so on. So great website. I think that you should really take a peek at this, especially if you like to listen to number stations. I've got a lot of replies of people actually watching me log, for example, the Cuban number station with a Spanish lady, and also last year I logged a few Russian number stations. Also, there's one every night here at around midnight local time here. I hear the Russian one that is just 1 kilohertz above Radio New Zealand on 15720. So you know, there's so much mystery surrounding this, and it's always mysterious, you know, listening to those and thinking about the spies that might be using, and you know, wondering what do these messages mean, and what, you know, they where are these spies, and what do they do. It's you know, part of the fun of this radio listening, because it's just so mysterious. It's a little James Bond like. So hope you enjoyed the website. Take a peek, look at the newsletters every month, and well, you know, if you're a big fan of number stations, this is a great place to start for information. So it's www.numbersoddities.nl, and of course I'll put this address in the commentary below the video. So hope you enjoyed this look at another website, very useful for shortwave radio listeners. Numbers and Oddities, devoted to the mysterious life and the mysterious signals of number stations. So thanks for watching 73.